Hey guys, Steve from Travel Mischief again. As we all know, we're in Wellington this week and we're doing a few videos of attractions for you guys to come and see when in Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. So we've done one so far of the cable car, which brought us up to the top of the hill for the Botanical Gardens. And the Botanical Gardens then runs all the way down to the bottom of the hill. And I can't do one long video, unfortunately, because it would be probably about 45 minutes long, which nobody wants to watch, and I don't, it would be too hard to upload. So I'm going to do little snippets of things that we see. So starting with this video, so here we are at the top of the hill. You can go up and see the observatorium, which is all about the stars and the planets and everything, which they have here, which is just up this little track up here. You can go up to the top there. We're not going to do that today because we've done that previously. There is an expense to go along with that if you are going to go and do that. It can be slightly costly, but it's a great exhibit for people to go and see. But what we're going to do is we're going to head down the Botanical Gardens, and I'm just going to do little videos here and there of different things that are worth looking at on the way down, and we'll piece them all together to make one nice video for you all. All right. So the first part of the Botanical Gardens is New Zealand natural rainforest. So we've got pine trees, we've got the fern trees, and a lot of ground coverage in here. So that's the first part. I have to just watch the camera because we do have the sun coming into our face. But definitely as you walk down the hill, you'll see the natural New Zealand rainforest. Okay guys, further down the hill we have the Australian Garden. Now most of you people will know Australia is a small island off the side of New Zealand that's obviously for a long time wanted to become part of New Zealand, but unfortunately for them have never been fully accepted as part of this beautiful country. So as a dedication to Australia wanting so much to be part of New Zealand, they've done a very small but lovely Australian garden. Bottle brushes and gum trees, and up here is actually a really pretty plant that comes out of Western Australia, which is called the kangaroo paw. It's just finished flowering at the moment, but when you actually do see the flowers, you might be able to see from the dead one here, they resemble a little kangaroo's paw. So that's the Australian Gardens, guys. You can see the gum trees and mainly the flora that you'll find in Australia. Okay guys, here we have the Cacti Garden. So a tribute to the desert dwellers of the world, the cacti, and they're from all over the world here. Done very, very nice. Spiky little buggers, some of them, look at those ones. So, yep, the Cacti Garden, worth checking out. It comes on over from this side and then across to the other side. Wellington Botanical Gardens, Cacti Garden. Okay guys, so we're coming down now into the Threatened Species Garden, so plants that are no longer very common in New Zealand wild due to basically eradication and clearing of forests for houses and such. So here we go, we'll come down and have a look at this now, and we're going to come from here down. You can see there's an original old house down here. It's got beautiful clay tiles and stuff on the roof, so it's very old, well over 100 years old, this one. And it is right in the middle of the fern garden. We're coming down now to the fern garden, and you can just see all the beautiful plants. Obviously, New Zealand's national crest is the silver fern, for people that didn't know. So there is a lot of fern trees and different ferns that grow native in New Zealand, one of the largest amounts of diversifiable species. All right, and we're gonna head down now to the Rose Garden. Okay guys, so we're at the end of the Botanical Gardens now, and this is what finishes it off. It's the Lady Norwood Rose Garden. Now you can come here and you can have food. They sell all kinds of food, but one thing that people love to do is come here and they have high tea. So over here in the building, they offer high tea, coffees, teas, all different types, and then you can enjoy your tea amongst the beautiful roses. Now, we are in New Zealand, which means that our seasons are opposite to the Northern Hemisphere. So when it is spring in the Northern Hemisphere, it is autumn in New Zealand. But New Zealand has a very, very similar climate to Europe and North America, whereas it gets all 4 seasons. So summer, winter, spring and autumn. And at the moment we're in autumn. So the roses are just finishing up at the moment for the season. But due to the fact that the climate is what it is in New Zealand, very similar to England and Europe, France, the roses grow spectacularly here. And Kiwis are very much gardeners. So there's a lot of different species of roses here that have been developed inside New Zealand. They're New Zealand species of roses that they have cultivated from other roses. So look at that. That's the Lady Norwood Garden. We have a nice little fountain in the centre, and it is a beautiful way for us to finish off our tour of the Wellington, New Zealand Wellington Botanical Gardens. Hope you've enjoyed it, and as always, please subscribe and like the video. All right guys, this is Steve from Travel Mischief, and I'm signing off.